Crow 1994 received an 86% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which piqued my interest on whether or not it's better than Crow 2024. I just finished watching The Crow 1994 after seeing the movie with Bill Skarsgård. In this video, I'll compare both Crow movies, the one from 1996 led by Brandon Lee and Crow 2024 led by Bill Skarsgård in terms of storyline, actors, action scenes. At the same time, I will also give my personal verdict on which Crow movie is the best, and fans might not agree with me. Storyline. Both movies, Crow 1994 and Crow 2024, have one thing in common. Eric Draven is seeking vengeance for the love of his life, Shelley. In the 1994 version, Eric and Shelley are killed after she writes to the housing board about their pending eviction. Thugs are then dispatched to their home to scare her into being quiet, but Eric walks in halfway through the assault and they end up killing both him and Shelley as a result. 2024 version, Shelley appears in a video where she kills someone after being manipulated by a demonic ally, Vincent Rogue. Vincent Rogue gains immortality by sending people's souls to hell. The footage provides evidence that Vincent spoke to her just before the murder, using his powers to curse the attack. This will expose Vincent for what he truly is, a demon, thus shattering his public image. In the 1994 version, Shelley was raped and seriously wounded while Eric Draven is shot and thrown to his death from the window of his loft apartment. In the 2024 version, they both have bags put over their heads and suffocate to death. Let's talk about our actors. Brandon Lee as the Crow is like a superhero cleaning the streets full of gangsters. He even paints a wall with the Crow to remind everyone that he's back. It's more close to Batman cleaning the streets of Gotham. Brandon Lee's character is plain and straightforward. The acting is subpar, neither bad nor good. On the other hand, Crow 2024 wasted the talent of Bill Skarsgård. I know he has more to offer, but he wasn't given the opportunity to showcase his skills. I was not attached to this character either, although you can tell that Bill Skarsgård's eyes and expressions is screaming great performance, but the writing is poorly written and did not progress. Brandon Lee's enemy are gangsters of the street led by Top Dollar, while the 2024 Crow's main enemy is demonic crime lord Vincent Rogue. When I was watching The Crow 1994 and saw Eric's enemies are gangsters, I wondered how they could possibly hurt someone with supernatural abilities. They cannot hurt him with bullets. Then, the bird Crow enters the scene, and eventually Top Dollar discover that the Crow is Brandon Lee's weakness. They try to harm the Crow to weaken Eric. The idea that a character's source of power comes from an animal, in this case the Crow, was quite new at that time. So I'm sure it blew everyone's mind back then. But if you watch it today, 30 years later, that idea is overused and cliche. In 2024 version, Eric wakes up in the river and follows Cronus to Limbo. Cronus said he's revived to take vengeance on the people who wronged him and Shelley. If he finishes the mission, both Shelley and him will return to life. Personally, I like the camera angle of the 2024 version when Eric jumps into different worlds, the dead and the alive. He usually dives into the water and then wakes up. Between the two Crow, I have more attachment with Brandon Lee as a lover looking for vengeance because, as a viewer, we saw the horrible things that were done to Shelley, his girlfriend. Shelley was beaten and raped, and because of that, I wanted the perpetrators to be persecuted. The 2024 version showed us how Eric and Shelley's love story started. It showed the intimate and romantic moments, gentle and soft moments. Although the scene was brutal, she was not tormented like the one from 1994. It was quick, so my cravings for revenge is not that deep compared to the 1994. Brandon Lee's Crow went after the gangsters one by one, killing all the members of the gang, while the opera scene is the highlight in the 2024 movie. It was gory and bloody, which matched my personal taste. It's like a John Wick version with a darker twist. The biggest mistake for Crow 2024 was showing those epic fight scenes during the promotional clips. After all, why watch the movie if the highlight is already available to watch here on YouTube? The Crow 1994 is predictable. He runs and kills everyone one by one to seek vengeance. This formulaic approach might have worked in 1994, but I don't think it will work now. I believe that the 80% rating on Rotten Tomatoes is because they haven't seen anything like this before. With the boom of the comic book superhero movies, the 1994 film did not offer any unique storytelling. On the other hand, the action scenes in the 2024 Crow are commendable. While I appreciate the gory and bloody scenes, the story is all over the place. The villain is ridiculous and lacks a proper backstory. In the end, I don't agree with Rotten Tomatoes and fans giving The Crow 1994 an 86% rating. The story might have worked 30 years ago, but it might not work now. Fans might not agree with me, but I'd give it 40%. For The Crow 2024, even though I like the action sequence, it lacks depth and personality, so I'd give it 30%. Because of that, the 1994 is somewhat better compared to the 2024 version, but not in a big way. Have you watched the remake of The Crow? Which one did you like better? The original or the remake? Personally, I don't understand the fandom of the original Crow. What do you think? Comment down below, let me know, and as always, thank you for watching and take care.